is Miss Cassie. Today I'm doing a grade 3 ballet class for all my grade 3 ballerinas. And we're going to do a bar class. So we're only going to work on our bar exercises. So pliés, tondees and glisses, fondues, développés, and grand battements. We're going to do all our exercises. I am going to review them before. I'm not just going to do them with music because it has been a while since we've done our bar exercises. So we're going to review the exercise and then we're going to talk about some technique I would like you to think about, and then we'll do it together. All right, I hope you enjoy. Miss you all. All right, so the first exercise in our bar exercises is pliés, all right? So you're going to start with no hands on the bar, feet in first, you hold for the first 2 counts, we bring it up to first, we open up, we put our hand down, looking at it, and then lower. Now, the first thing we do is just an arm. Our arm comes second to fifth, and open and down. Yes? When we do that arm, I want you to not think about it as like a bend. It is very flowy, but let's remember our technique. So it comes up to fifth, not all the way over here, and open to second. Then we rise up on our tippy toes. We're going to keep all our toes glued to the ground and lower. And then we do a demi-plie, demi, and stretch. Turn to face the bar. A full plie all the way down. No chilling at the bottom. Yes, we're going to do the full plie all the way down and just get there in time to come back up. So we're in first position still. We're going all the way down. We're tucking our palms under as we go down. All the way down, all the way up. Then we're going to rise up. We're going to go down stage, up stage for our arms. Turn and lower to do it on the other side. Fifth, looking at it, and open, rise up, and down. We demi-plie, bring it to first, and open, rise up, turn, and lower. Now full plie, stuck. Stick your bum under, down, 2, up, 2. Now we're still using our down stage arm, but this is down stage now, so we're going to rise up, down stage, up stage, turn, and lower. Yes, I know we've done this a lot, but I really want us to think about our arms today. So it's very easy, if this is the bar, for us to want to flow this. Yes, it's very easy to want to do that nice little, I want you to tuck your abs in, zip them up, stand nice and tall, tuck your bum under, and that is just an arm. Arm and your head lifts, and open, and then we can look at it. And then here, this isn't a twist of the body. So we're really thinking about the body and the arms. From here, for that demi-plie, it's an arm and fifth. We look at that hand, but my body isn't doing anything. So really be conscious of your arms and your bodies today. Hold those abs in. Tuck that bum under through everything, okay? So let's try this with music. Arms standing in first, arms in baba, both of them ready to go. We come up, look at it, and we come arm up, and open, rise up, tuck them up, and lower, demi, only an arm and a head, open, rise up, turn and lower, full plie, tuck your bum under, and up. Now we're going to rise up. Rise, down stage, up stage, open up, and again. Hold your arm, up, and open, rise, and down. Demi-plie, hold your arm out, rise, up, turn, full plie. Rise, arm, arm, to keep those in check. Keep them happening. Now, I want you to think about resistance. Like you're going through water, or like you're going through quicksand or something. So even when you're doing that demi-plie, you're squeezing your bum muscles and your leg muscles so much, so it looks like it's taking so much energy to do just that plie. Or when we're going all the way down, if we're facing the bar, you're going all the way down. You're resisting. I want to see your leg muscles working. Yes? So we're going to do it one more time with music. I want you to still keep your arms and your body in check, but add in the resistance of your legs. Yes? Let's try it one more time. And arms, open, hand, head. Now up. Resist with that arm too. Rise and down. Just get there for that rise. Demi. Rise up. Now resist all the way down. Tuck that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rise up. Down stage, up stage. Open and lower. Now resist this arm. Up. Open. Rise. Demi, resist. Resist. And open. Rise up. Turn lower. Full plie. Resist. Now up, down stage, down stage, up stage, turn, and lower. Good. Yes, awesome. So today in our plies, we talked about our arms and our body alignment and resisting in our plies and our rises. All right, so the next bar exercise we're going to go over and do is our tendues and our glisses. The first thing we're focusing on today in our tendues and our glisses is the resistance in our feet. Okay, so I need you to see you push through the balls of your feet and keep your foot in contact, your whole foot in contact with the ground as long as you can. We talk about this all the time. I also want to see the dynamics, the resistance and the dynamics of the tendu rather than the glisse. So the tendu stays on the ground, it comes to a point, but the glisse is a sharp movement that goes off the ground just a little bit, okay? So, we're in third position, our introduction. We have one hand on the bar, we're looking at center. Our introduction is first to second with our arm. Our head follows our hand, but our body doesn't get to move at all, yeah? We just lift up first to second. Now we're going to do tendus en croix, so we're going front and close, side close behind, back close, side close in front. Now on our glisses, we're going to do front, slide through first, back, slide through first, front, and close, and side, close behind, side, close in front. To do it again. 1, 2, to the side, close behind, back, and side, close in front. Now resist, push, 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 close, side, close behind, side, close in front. So really resisting the floor. You do it twice through on each side, the music will stop. So we're going to do it twice through on this side, twice through on that side. The first time you do both sides, we're thinking about our feet, the resistance and dynamics through it, yes? What I talk to you guys about it all the time. I also want to make sure that your seconds aren't too far beside you. Remember, second is actually our first position out from there, okay? So let's do it with music on the first side and the second side. And let's think about resistance and dynamics the first time. Ready? Third position, arm first to second. Front, close, side, close, back, close, back, top, close in front. Please say, back, front, close, side, close behind, side, close in front. Again, front, side, back, side. Please say, front, back, front, close. Good. All right, did you think about the resistance? I felt it. I was really thinking about that. All right, so we talked about resistance and dynamics. Now, the second time through, we are actually going to think about not the leg that's working. I really want you to think about the supporting side of your body. I find, especially when we're using the bar, we like to use this bar to support us. Let's think about our hand placing on the bar. You should be able to do it without the bar. It's just there as a security, yes? But when we go, we don't want to sink into this hip. So I want us to put a stick all the way up the side of us on that side so that we can't stick our hip out or let our hips move at all. The only thing moving is our working leg and our heads, because our arm stays, after our introduction, our arm stays in the same spot the entire exercise, so we don't have to think about them. So we're thinking about now, not moving, but thinking about it, that stick up the side of your body and only your working leg and your head gets to move. Don't forget those heads and those tondees, yes? So let's do it again on both sides, and let's add that stick, but still thinking about our resistance and dynamics, okay? Let's try it. Put your stick on. Hop. Front. Side. Back. Nice and sharp hands. Side. Now pull up. 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 And side. Side. Again, front, side, back, side, front, back, front, close, side, side. Good, yes? You're going to feel this leg working just as much as this if you're doing that correctly with that stick up the side, okay? Let's do it on the other side. Arm, put your stick in, front, side, back, side, releasing, front, back, front, close, side, side, again, push, roll up through that supporting leg, back, side, front, side. Good, not bad. Did you feel your supporting leg working? Yes? So there's our tondees and our glisses that we always do. This week we really thought about resistance and dynamics, and then our supporting leg. Because I find a lot in our ballet bar, we forget about our supporting leg because it's not really our working leg. So we're thinking about so much about that technical leg that we forget that our whole body's still dancing with us, even though we're really only moving half our body at the bar. Yes? All right, there's our glisses and our tondees. All right, moving on to our fondue exercise, yes? We're going to go over it, and I want us, the first time you do it, to think about our turnout. So when you're in that coup de pied and your fondue, I really want you to push not just this leg, but this knee out to the side. And then in our développés, we're not thinking about the height of our leg, we're thinking about the turnout, yes? So the first time we do it, I would really like us to think about turnout. So we're in third position, and our arm, one hand on the bar, looking center, arm above, our arm comes up first to second. We fondue, turning out both legs, and dégagez devant, fondue, and close. Now to Fondue, turning out this leg and this leg. Derriere, fondue, and close. Now we're going to do our développé. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Do it on the other side. So we really focused on that timing a lot in my classes. So 4, Tondee 5, and we close in third. 6, we fondue derriere. We're keeping all our toes on the ground to keep that turnout happening on that supporting leg. And then they turn into the other side and lower. Yes, then we do it all again on the side. Look. We go. Fondue, turning out. Dégage your bras. Fondue. And lower. Feet turned out. Down. And out. And down. And lower. Now développé. Bring it up. 2. Extend. 3. 4. 5. And 6. 7. And 8. Yes? So let's really think about the turnout. Not so much your top leg, your working leg. So it's kind of like the last in our tondees where we talked about our supporting leg. The turnout is in your supporting leg. So with a foot that's on the floor, what I get is a roll in. Yes, you're rolling forward to get this fondue lower. I need your whole foot on the ground to help with your turnout, and your knee going over your toe and not rolling into the arch of your foot. Yes? Would you like to try with the music? One time on each side, and then we'll talk about it and do it again. Okay? Yes? So really think about that turnout on both the supporting leg and the working leg. Arm up and open. Fondue, open. Fondue and lower. Fondue, open. Fondue, lower. Développé up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Fondue. Now derriere. Développé. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. I was forgetting about the arm. Make sure it comes to bra on that 6. Yes? Okay, so did you feel a difference in your supporting leg? Really, really think about that. I want your whole foot on the ground on your supporting leg. Okay, now, we want to, this time, so I thought about my supporting leg. This time, I would like you to think about your upper body. Yes? We like to forget about our upper body because we use our lower body a lot and less of our upper body, but I need that lifting to happen. So you're not going to be light in your feet if you're not light in your upper body. So I need you to pull up, put those snow pants on, tuck your bum under, zip your abs up, nice and tall, but we're also going to lift up out of those abs. So you need to feel this working that entire time. Along with this is going to help everything. Your arm, really lift. I want your abs to hurt as much as your feet this time. So don't let the sinking happen in your upper body because we're thinking about our lower legs. So this time, you're going to really still think about that turnout and your lower legs, because that's what's doing most of the work, but I need you to really lift up and get your core working more than your legs, okay? So let's do each side, and let's get our core working even harder than our legs. Arm, pull up, and pull up through. Pull up. Now pull up through everything. 3, 4. Now keep pulling up. Pull up. Let's feel your core. So even though it's happening in your lower legs, your core and your upper body needs to be working almost harder, yes? Because once your core works, then your lower body works, yes? All right, so that was our fondues and our développés. We're gonna move on to our grand battements now. All right, so now we're moving on to our grand battement devant. In this one, for the first time, I would really like us to think about our turnout. We're going to take what we did with our développés and apply it to our grand battements. So with our grand battements, it's not about the height. 45 degrees is ideal, but I really want you to focus about your legs and your turnout, yes? So let's go over this. So our introduction is arm and open. Then we're going to do 2 grand battements. 1, 2, and relevé, relevé, détourné, other side. And then we go grand battement, and close, relevé, relevé, turn, other side. Grand battement, and close, relevé, 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 turn, and grand battement, and relevé, 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 turn, and lower. So 4 times. We're thinking about our turnout. So we stand in a third. When we do our grand battement, we want to see the inside of our leg, not the top of our leg. And in those relevés, I need that turnout. Put your toes to the side, the inside of your leg touching the inside of your leg, yes? So really think about those legs and your turnout, yes? Let's try it with music. So we thought about those turnout. I really felt it in my hip flexors, yes? One arm we always like to forget that I was thinking about as I was doing it. Grand battement, and close brava. First on those relevés, yes? So now, we thought about our turnout like we did in our fondues. Now we're going to think about our supporting leg. So we're going to put that stick back in. We're not going to sit to get this leg higher. We're going to pull up through the supporting leg and not move at all. The only thing moving is my legs. Yes? And then relevé, relevé, détourné, we're pulling up, we're tucking our butt, we're zipping our core, and close. So, you're going to stay with that turnout and add the lifting of your upper body with your supporting leg stick in, yes? All right, so let's give it a go. Pull up. And pull up. So that's our grand battements devant. So now that we've gone done our grand battements devant, we're going to move on to second and derriere. I would like us to focus about our supporting leg. I think that's a common thing that I like to talk about, and one I really have talked about a lot today in our other exercises. So you're going to stick that stick up the side of your leg, or the side of your body that isn't working, and you're going to really pull up through your upper body and your core so that these grand battements feel effortless. If you sink down, it's going to take more muscle to get that leg up. We're aiming for 45 degrees because we don't care about height, we care about your technique and your turnout, okay? So aiming for 45, start a little bit closer to the bar because we do dégagé and close behind, and that moves us away from the bar, okay? So let's go over this and let's think about that supporting leg. So your right foot's devant, sitting nice and tall, and you go. Side and then close, side and then close, and releve, releve, dégagé front, close behind. So that's kind of moving us away to do it again on the other side. Second and then close, second and then close, and releve, releve, dégagé, close behind. So you move a little bit further away. So if I started this far away, you feel like you're reaching, you're starting too far away. Yes? And you use that same leg to go derriere, 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 and releve, releve, dégagé, close in front, derriere, derriere, and releve, releve, dégagé, close in front. Yes? The dégagé happens with the same leg you just battement. Yes? So the dégagé, if I just was kicking my right leg, that dégagé happens with your right leg, okay? Let's try it with music, and let's think about our supporting leg, zipping our core, pulling up through our upper body. Yes? So you really want to lift up, feel it in your core. All right, now I want us to think about the dynamics, okay? So this whole exercise is pretty strong, right? So I need to see the strength behind your leg. Sharp, point, close. Sharp, point, close. Sharp, and out, and close. So I want to see the sharp and the fluid part. So coming down out of your battement would be a fluid part, and the dégagé close behind or close in front. But the other parts are nice and sharp. So let's think about that supporting leg pulling up, and then the dynamics. Let's add the dynamics in, okay? Let's try it one more time with music. Resistance and our supporting leg. Okay, so I know I said bar, but we're going to do one of our centerpieces that doesn't move a lot. We're going to do our rond jambe. We're going to go through it twice. The first time we're going to do en dehors, and then the second time we're going to do en dedans rond jambe. So let's just go over this very quickly. So we're in first arm curl. Our introduction is first and out. We go up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, rise up. On dehors, open the door, back and through and around to the side. Up and over, up and over, up and over, and up. On dehors, and open it up again. Up and over, up and over, up and over, and up. On dehors, through and around, and up and over, up and over, up and over, and up. Open it up, behind and through. All right, and then close. So the reason why I chose this one, because it doesn't travel a lot, so in your homes, very easy to do. But the second reason why is because today at the bar, I talked about supporting legs a lot and pulling up through your supporting leg. Well, when we have our toe to the side and we're doing this ronde jambe, if we don't pull up through that supporting leg, we're going to fall into it. So, the reason I picked this exercise as our one center practice for today is because we have talked about that. So, I want you to focus on pulling up through that supporting hand and really having no weight in that toe for the ronde jambe, just to help you balance. Again, this first time we're doing it and we're thinking about our supporting leg, we're doing onde or ronde jambes, okay? So starting, getting ready, I'm just going to start the music. Now pull up through the supporting leg. Pulling up. Good, so we're holding that core. We're pulling up through your supporting leg. We're going to do it again. Now this time we do it, we are going to make sure that we are doing on dedans. So now we're going to go the opposite way. We're still going to think about pulling up through that supporting hand. But now, I would also like us to think about our turnout. So when you're doing these up and overs, up and over, up and overs, we're going through a second position. Heels pushing forward. When we lower, this knee is not facing me in the camera, yes? That knee has to face the ceiling. So you're nice and turned out and your head's just going to the side and your arms are moving. It's not like TikTok with your legs where you're going back and forth and knee gets turned out. So we're staying in that dégagé, second dégagé en fondue, but it's still turned out, okay? So supporting leg, up in the ronde jambe, turning out in the up and overs. Let's try it on dedans, please, on dedans. Pull up. our turnout and our supporting leg. All right, grade 3, so that's all I have for you today, bar and rondejambe. I hope you enjoyed. Keep dancing. You can go over all your other exercises. Next week I will do other ones. I'm really trying to pick ones that everyone can do because I know a lot of people don't have space. So I'll see you next Monday in this video for some of our other exercises. But try this one out. Do it maybe 2 times this week because it's posted today, but it stays up forever. And you usually have grade 3 twice a week. So maybe try this 2 times this week. And I hope to see you guys soon. I miss you all so much. And keep up the good work because we will have exams once we're back. Bye, guys.